For Asgard. So in the news, reported on September the 1st, 2022, Thor director Taika Waititi reportedly not returning following backlash. Thor 5 could have a new director. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, also known to many millennials as the MCU, has been built on its ability to create blockbuster after blockbuster, and one of the most valuable franchises within the MCU has been based on the hero Thor, who's portrayed by Mr. Chris Hemsworth. Franchise has total 4 films, with the latest Thor: Love and Thunder. So Thor is basically tied with Avengers for the most movies, and with that, I think Thor has only 8 appearances. If you want to also include Frog from the Loki series, he has maybe 9 appearances in the MCU, and I want to see him guest star or cameo, other than the Frog, in someone else's movie, like in a movie that has it's kind of like nothing to do with Thor, but Thor like makes a cameo. Everyone has had some kind of appearance in every other movie. Iron Man and Spider-Man. Other than Captain America as well, but Hulk in Thor, Guardians, Thor, and Avengers, Doctor Strange has been in multiple. But I really like to see Thor cameo, in someone else's movie. The film featured the return of Chris Hemsworth Thor, as well as a host of talent we've seen in previous installment. Despite the massive budget, $250 million, many critics said they felt this film felt flat. The Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 65%. However, it should be noted the film surpassed $700 million mark at the box office and had a slightly higher fan rating with 77% approval. Who cares about... Never mind. I was going to say something about it now. I'll keep it to myself. Several outlets are reporting that Taika Waititi will not return for the next installment of the franchise. He feels he can't use the same style of humor that he's grown accustomed to in the franchise. That's the thing. Why can't you be more of a versatile director? Why can't you make some movies humorous and other movies serious? Why can't you have that balance? And I have not seen any Taika Waititi, his own movies. I've never seen them. But from what I'm hearing, they're funny. They're comedy movies. Any other guest movie this guy starred in, whatever. He's always had the comedic role. And that's sad. Why can't you be versatile? Why couldn't you make Thor: Love and Thunder as dark and menacing as the comics of Gord the God Butcher? Again, I don't mind a little bit of humor, because life is, it's like reality. You may be a serious person, but from time to time you laugh at jokes. You may be at work doing a serious job, from time to time you laugh at jokes. Well, I'm not saying you can't laugh or have jokes, but you gotta have that balance. And in Ragnarok, one thing that pissed me off was the ending. When Asgard is destroyed and Taika Waititi, with his Korg character, made that joke. Asgard is destroyed, and he makes that stupid remark. Not necessary. And throughout Love and Thunder, that's all it was. Joke after joke after joke after joke, like non-stop. Did this guy ever like even stop to think, hey, too much jokes here. Let's since maybe the beginning it's fine, but by the middle, let's diet down a little bit. By the end, let's go full serious. But no, this guy went full joke the whole entire movie. Full joke. And I never really thought this guy was funny anyways. This guy tries to be funny. I seen him in Free Guy. He wasn't funny. I remember first time seeing him before I knew who he was in Green Lantern. Wasn't funny. Seen him in Lightyear. Wasn't funny. Probably seen him in another thing, but I can't remember. But if I did, it wasn't funny. And people like rate his other movies so highly, but man, I mean, I know I'm bashing him, but I'm grateful that he rejuvenated Thor in Ragnarok. But even that, I like Ragnarok, but it's still not my Thor though. Like that still wasn't my Thor. I liked it. Had some good action, good storytelling, but it was ruined. Ruined by jokes. Ruined by jokes. I mean, some jokes are okay, but it doesn't have to be overly jokey. And again, the ending just pissed me off really badly. And honestly, yeah, I would tell him, hey, nice knowing you, and see you later. Then the question is going to be asked, what about Korg? Even though I don't really care for that character, but how are they going to deal with Korg? Is he still going to appear in Thor's series as Korg? Are they going to kill him off? Is he just going to go on some trip? Will he get his own series, his own little Korg series? Let's see what the comments have to say. Big Thor fan, but was disappointed in Love and Thunder. What was billed as funny was plain awful. Was hard to watch Thor be treated as, and the acting like a buffoon for the sake of empowering female Thor. And the female Thor part was okay. Had no beef with the female Thor part. I think everything in the movie, not everything, but the female Thor part was fine. It wasn't over pushed. Other than the jokes, I think it was really done really well. He ruined the Thor. Sorry, ruined the Thor story. Good riddance. I mean, God Butcher story was one of the best Thor storylines ever. Like that storyline is so compelling, and it's a makes you think. When you read the comics, it makes you think. Here's a guy that lost everything, and now he wants to kill all gods. And there are gods in the MCU Marvel universe, and they don't do anything. I mean, Thor does help protect the world, but Thor, again, honestly, he ignores other conflicts in poverty, drought. He ignores that. So bring things up like that, like poverty and other crimes in other countries, would have been interesting. Here's a guy who's fighting off aliens and robots, but what about us living in poverty? Where are you now, God? But they dropped the ball. Who cares? Really, so much going on in our world right now to care what's going on. And I agree. I mean, yeah, I agree. I mean, at the same time, I'm a little upset about the movie, but I'm not like how other people are. They're just full-blown triggered and they're reacting like this is the end all. Like, this is it. This is their life. End of the day, it's their company, and they can do whatever they want with it. They can, and they already do whatever they want with it. And I or you as viewers, you don't have to watch it. You don't have to like it. Even if you've been a fan for your whole childhood, they don't care. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Don't like it, don't watch it. Complaining has never done anything. Never has done anything. People are making more videos now about these garbage shows and movies, but it's still not doing anything. Do you think they care about your childhood, your nostalgia? No, they don't. I'm not saying you can't be upset about a bad movie or TV show, but don't make it be your whole life. Make it trigger you that much. And I hate this kind of question, especially on YouTube. If you're not interested in Thor or Marvel, then why are you here? Like on YouTube, they do this sometimes. I haven't seen it in a while. Like you sort of watch a video, and you don't like the video, and then you say in the comments, I don't know, for example, I don't like this video. Someone then comments, why are you here? Why are you watching it? Wouldn't I have to watch the video in order to know that I don't like the movie or the show? It was brilliant. Obviously, people don't understand Ozzy. The humor is by far the best. I guess true. I don't understand it. Agree. He makes the characters seem like morons and buffoons. Good riddance indeed. So, based on this comment, is Aussie New Zealand comedy or humor buffoonery? Other than Tan yourself, voice of FM. Else to go cry somewhere else about your issue. This is meant to be a comment on the movie. As a Kiwi, I was embarrassed by the movie, felt sorry for Thor's character, trying hard for a laugh. Bale was okay, and the Skin Girls were more funny. Taka needs to change it up. The movie was fairly woke. I don't know that. I think people overuse it. I don't think people really know what woke really means. Does woke mean like you're awake to the truth? Or does woke mean like, I don't know, like forced diversity? It's overused. Not reading all that. I grew up with zero beep role models, zero beep characters in the film, zero beep family or friends. Yet when I was 5 years old, I had a girlfriend named Sadani, and she and I had a plan to move off to Vermont together to get married. We told my mom and her mom we wanted to get married. When her mom said we couldn't, my mom said we couldn't. Wait, when her mom said we couldn't, my mom said we could go to Vermont. Gay was never mentioned. Gay isn't something I was indoctrinated into. I don't know. Gay isn't something I was indoctrinated into. I was indoctrinated into being straight. If I knew I liked girls before I ever found out what gay was, which I discovered in middle school when my brother came out, how could I have been indoctrinated into being gay? I see where this guy's going, but I think the media, advertisements, school, socialization, social whatever, politics, it does. There is a push going on. Anyways, okay, this is going off topic now. This is going very off topic. My little brother wanted to marry our mother when he was 5. I want to marry Gilbert Blythe. No, little kids don't have a clue about their sexuality or sexual proclivity. As finally all kids need to be allowed to enjoy their childhood. Yeah. But I think, again, schooling, what goes on in school, the media, advertisements, politics, it does play a role. And why do they keep pushing it? Like, why are they so vexated on pushing it? Let's say you are born a certain way, why is it being pushed? If someone's born a certain way, okay, let it be. Why does it need to be pushed? And the whole mess is the method of way they're pushing it. It doesn't make sense. If you're born away, let it be. Just say, hey, they're born this way. Move on. Why is there so much overexposure of this? They're born that way. Okay, fine, whatever. You're born that way. Okay, good. But it's so overexposed. Okay, this conversation is going really off topic. But you guys get the point. I don't care who returns. I mean, as long as they know what they're doing, that's all that matters, you know. But it'd be good to see KB return one more time. Yeah, you were the reason. I do think he's a great director, and you never know what was imposed upon him by the studio. The director rarely ever gets to have their complete way of making a movie. But I think after, I don't know. I think after Ragnarok and the way Thor was in Infinity War and Endgame, I think they were like, hey, do your thing. Just do your thing. Why the hell do we need to see Korg? Triggered much? What? No one else is allowed to have an opinion or preference that doesn't align with yours. You don't really need his comment either, though. He didn't say anything about needing Korg. I'll explain it to you, but I don't have a box of crayons to draw a picture so you can understand. Womp womp womp. Oh, man. I don't know. It wasn't a good movie. Not saying I hate the movie, but it's had some things that were good in it. Fight scenes were pretty good. They could have done more with the God City I don't know. I forgot what it's called. The God City. Could have done more with Zeus. A lot more with Gore. A lot more with Thor. Yeah, so those are the comments. So I'm gonna there, and once again, for Asgard.